I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is the November channel update. I think we have one quest left? We do. Let's make an attempt at that then. Oh, I didn't realize it was number of moves time. Okay. Yeah, I can't get it with this last move. Oh, I guess I did. Alright, so that's all the quests. Alright then. I guess good old butterflies. Alright, so in November, unless Sky Oblivion finally launches in between when this is being recorded and the end of November, there will be no changes to November's schedule. It will continue just as it did in October. On Monday morning will be Skyrim, the Tale of Azeroth the Scoundrel, and then Monday evening will be Baldur's Gate 3, The Misadventures of Rios Chillax. On Tuesday, we'll continue with Crusader Kings 3, Life on the Steppe. That one will continue, I'm projecting, until maybe sometime in February, at which point we'll start our new playthrough with All Under Heaven. But, because I got a little really into it, and ended up recording quite a bit more than I had planned on, and got to a good stopping point, so that's what's going to be going on with that. So that'll continue on until that stopping point, at which point that should be enough time for all the kinks to be worked out of All Under Heaven. So I don't have an update like a week or two after it launches that also breaks whatever game I just started. Then on Tuesday evening, it will be Europa Universalis 3, AEIOU, in which we are, of course, using the MEIOU mod. It's just one mod. I've had some questions about like what map mod I'm using, but it's just the one thing. Um, Wednesday, we're continuing with Starfield Endless Exploration. And then on Wednesday evening, it will be Clair Obscure Expedition 33. Thursday, we're continuing Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arya Cyril in the morning. And our second episode of Europa Universalis 3, AEIOU, in the evening. Then Friday, exact same setup as Monday, Skyrim in the morning, Baldur's Gate in the evening. On Saturday, we'll be continuing Kingdom Come Deliverance in the morning, and our third episode of Europa Universalis 3 in the evening. And then finally on Sunday, we have our one episode of Mountain Blade Warband in the morning, and our second episode of Clair Obscure Expedition 33 in the evening. So, once, as far as Europa goes, once AEIOU wraps up, we will be starting a vanilla game as Byzantium. I am going to make a goal of that game reclaiming Rome, legitimizing their claim to be Rome. Then after that will be a Norway game. After that, I'm guessing will probably be a one-episode game as Ryuko. That'll be interesting. Ooh, that was not a good spot there. Oh, there we go. Oh, there goes that 2-1. Oh well. Alright, then after Ryuku, I will be playing as the Pope. And then after that, Death and Taxes. As has been going on for a bit now, I've been trying to stream at some point pretty much every weekend. I've been shooting for Sundays. If there are any other games that you think like wouldn't really work as a Let's Play, but you'd still like to see me play, possibly stream or whatnot, please feel free to mention those. If you have any other countries you'd like me to play as in Europa, throw those out. They'll get on the queue. Oh, and I'm sorry. And after the Pope, I'll be playing the mod Death and Taxes. I don't know what country I want to play as there. There should be a poll up about that. Feel free to vote. Throw out other ideas on there. The thing is, I don't want to necessarily repeat something I've already played on the channel. At that point, I mean, I did that. I'm doing that with AEIOU as Austria because I've had like a handful of playthroughs between Austrian and Austria is just one of my favorite ones to play as. And then, but at the same time, I also don't want to play a modded game of a country that I'm eager to play on the channel. Like, I don't want to do, like, say, England, because that's something I'd really like to play. on the channel, that's usually a fun playthrough. Um, I don't know, I could play Castile again. Or I could play something similar like Aragon. Oh, I'm not sure. So, yeah, check out the poll, vote on that. Um, I will be taking that into account until I'm ready to start recording that one, which which is 5 playthroughs down the line. So that's gonna be a bit. Also, not looking to add any new games to the channel for a while. Um, this year, Greedfall got wrapped up. Total War Three Kingdoms got wrapped up. Um, Skyrim will always be on the channel. It's the main reason the channel exists. Europa is always going to be on the channel. It's the main reason the channel continues to exist. Starfield, I think, is always going to be on the channel. I really enjoy playing that. I know it gets a lot of hate, and I don't know. I don't know what people were expecting of it that they didn't get. Like, it's for me, it definitely scratches a similar itch to Skyrim, while being I don't know, space fantasy is a little too strong. But I don't know, just the exploration, doing surveys of planets, the shipbuilding. There's just so much going on in the game. You can take an easy break from doing a planetary survey and knock out a few pirate bases. And I don't know. It's a really fun game with a lot of different things going on in it. And if you're in the mood for combat, go do combat. If you're in the mood for a relaxing survey, do that. If you're in the mood for dodging a bunch of hostile wildlife while you're trying to complete a survey, there's plenty of that. And then there's plenty of the classic RPG fetch quests, and so on and so forth. So yeah, Starfield's probably always going to be on the channel. Um, unless like something game breaking, seriously game breaking get happens. Because I really don't want to make another character. I see Koyuki as being infinitely replayable in a way that my first playthrough, my first character, um, Victor Gabriel wasn't. He was just so emotionally invested in certain things that, and he wasn't nearly as like intellectually curious. So whereas he met the new world and with the same people but weren't the same people, that was just devastating for him. And that's why I stopped playing that. Whereas with Koyuki, I feel that if and when she gets around to going through the Unity, although, I mean, my goal is to have done a complete settled systems survey before she does that. Um, she'll be much more open to observing this new universe and how it's similar, how it's the same but different. I mean, she may end up kind of, she may end up with that Starborn superiority going on, as she'll start to think more of herself as like an actual like creature with more agency than all the NPCs. But I would think that'd be pretty natural. I mean, it's not surprising the Starborn are the way they are. So I think once we finish another game, um, then I'll probably be devoting another slot to Starfield, or maybe to Kingdom Come. That one does get really fun. Although that is being planned out as a playthrough of one, and then immediately going into a playthrough of two. And then by the time I'm done with that, who knows? Maybe three will be out if there's going to be a three. I don't know. I haven't watched a completed playthrough of that one yet. And then also once Baldur's Gate 3 wraps up, um, it's such a fun and replayable game. For such a and I'm sorry, this update is turning into a bit of a game review chat, but I've never played such a replayable linear game. Like, there are so many things I'd like to do otherwise. Before, when I first started playing it, I played a pretty evil playthrough. The character who totally gets seduced and corrupted by power, and that was fun. And just like the things that Rios has done that are different. I also started a couple of other playthroughs, like you do, like one does, playing Baldur's Gate 3, um, where I've done some different things, and I would love to play more of that. Um, so I'll probably be putting up a poll on what type of game I should play of Baldur's Gate 3 once I finish up the Misadventures of Rios Chillax. However, I will probably be scaling that down to one episode a week at that point. Um, so yeah, this has been the November 2025 channel update, and I'm some guy you've never heard of.